Good morning. Today's going to be a really short flow, 20 minutes, because I've got things to do, but at the same time, my hips are just needing a little help. So let's begin on our mat. Okay, in child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart, sitting backwards. Not yoga again, I'm just starting. Stretch those arms up. Third eye to the earth. Inhale deeply. And then on the exhale, you are going to come on up. Make sure those knees are right under those hips. Those feet are directly behind you. Let's just do a few cat cow poses. It is a big circle. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, tilting the tailbone, opening up the chest. Exhale into cat. And then come back up to our neutral spine here. We're going to curl those toes under, pushing back to straighten our legs into downward facing dog. Make sure that we're not putting too much pressure into just our wrists. Really utilize all your other fingers. Push down into those, and then evenly into the hands as you are your feet.
Give me that. Me hold on
here. Inhale. And then on the exhale, you're going to reach the right leg up toward the sky. And then exhale, bring that knee into chest, placing the right knee behind your right wrist, the right ankle behind your left wrist. I'm gonna scooch back my leg a little bit more, untucking those toes. Before I surrender into this pose, I am going to reach my heart up, breathe in.
What?
And then exhale, pull forward.
Then go down.
You can create a little pillow by sticking one hand on top of the other, or simply start on your elbows and then
You done. It's cool. Hey, you ring.
The ring.
Yeah.
Breathing. If it feels better to shift your ankle in closer to your center.
Yeah, it's guppy.
Traditionally, the illustrations for this pose have the leg completely cushion totally parallel, but that is not necessary.
Cool. That's right. Then wash it done, block it out.
All right, we're going to bring our hands back to the mat, tuck those left toes under, and we are going to bring that right foot to meet our left in a downward facing dog.
You look done.
We're gonna shift our weight forward into plank, and then gently drop your knees, your chest, and your chin on the earth. Inhale here. And then on the exhale, we'll push into your hands. Lift your top body up as you lower down like a wing. That look good?
Yeah.
Good. Inhale here, exhale. And then we're gonna push back, up, and back to a downward facing dog.
Me took that too.
Ooh.
What is that?
Inhale here. On the exhale, lift your left arm towards the sky. Nice. Breathe deeply here, and then on the exhale. It'd be easier if you're on the mat. That's slippery carpet. Bring that left knee right behind your left wrist. The left ankle can be right behind your right wrist or more in toward your center. Scooch my.
Yeah,
Okay, good job. Leg back a little bit.
I'll make it.
And just straighten it out. Here I like to really push into the mat, opening my chest. And then on the exhale, fold forward.
Should white.
I like to take a few breaths with my elbows still on the mat, really taking into account, are my hips square? Does this feel right? Is my knee okay right here?
Oh,
And then you can slowly lower, however this form. Pose forms. Wait, look, Fudgin.
watch and
You did that.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, now she made us tired. And he woke up.
Alright.
Oh,
That's good. That's Cobra.
Whoa,
Pigeon.
who's this? Anyone know it?
Three-legged dog.
It
It is working. Yeah, it works better when you're on the mat, doesn't it?
Oh,
That's plank. Cobra.
or what are you doing?
I'm doing pigeon
What do you have?
for my hips.
I'll do this. Is this? Oh, is it?
All right, now we're gonna push our hands into our mat. Curl those right toes under. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Pushing into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Shifting our weight into our arms into a plank. Then we're going to lower. You did. Our knees, our chest, and our chin. Inhale here. And then exhale. Lift up to
Done.
not really.
That's the
Take a deep inhale here.
boss.
No, thank you, Mika. And then exhale. Curl those toes under as you push back to a downward facing dog. Excellent. Walk, step, jump, hop, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift here. Cute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Now I'm going to share with you my favorite, I probably say this about everything. My favorite yoga pose of all time. Because you can literally do it anywhere, anytime, literally. And it is juicy for those hips. Oh my gosh, there is a truck driving really fast backwards down. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Inhale, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. That right foot, that right knee in toward the body. And then you're going to place the right ankle on top of the left knee. You're not gonna put it right on the left knee, you're putting it at the bottom of your this side. So there are people outside that I was not expecting, so just needing to be aware of my surroundings right now. If you need to hold on to something for balance here, that's totally fine. I like calling this like my morning coffee pose, because like when I'm waiting for my water to heat up in the morning, I like can hold on to the counter and just kind of like deepen into this. Keep that top body straight and bring those hands into your chest. Maybe even placing your elbows on top of your leg. Ooh. Breathing. Excellent. Come back up. We can do the other side. I always like to shake out the opposite leg too. It was working hard for us, grounding into the earth. All right, so bring that left knee up into your body. Place that left ankle on top of, right above your right knee. Sitting back to really deepen into the stretch. I like to keep my spine straight. It's fun too because it works our balance as well. Hands in the heart center. I like doing this. You could put your hands on the earth. Eventually you could shift into like a floating position like this. I just for another day. Inhaling, exhaling. Thinking if we can sit a little deeper. All right, let's come back up. What is morning yoga without a sun salutation? So let's stick that in there real quick and then we'll end with a few more lovely hip stretches. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward over our legs. Grabbing onto opposite elbows here and make sure to keep a nice, healthy, comfortable, natural bend in the knees. Here you're going to nod your head yes. And then shake your head no. Place those hands on the mat again, halfway lift. Round all 10 fingers as well as your palms. Step back with your left, step back with your right into downward facing dog. And pushing our head through our arms here, our heels toward the earth. Exhale, floating forward into plank. Oh my gosh, there's literally people outside. And then bringing those elbows in toward your body. I really wish I shifting into a downward or a chaturanga. So you're gonna bring your elbows into your body. No, they're not even looking at us. Shifting up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk, step, jumper, hop, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Look at the random people outside. Make a leave it up. Exhale, forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Did you say hi? I don't know, dude. I don't remember. Okay, all I know is that was very startling. Okay.
Big bunch of jacket.
Yeah, it is. As comfortably as you possibly can.
Big dragon bunch of jump.
Rolling onto our backs. We're going to straighten that left leg out in front of us. Hugging that right knee in. We'll give it a nice squeeze. Bringing it in toward that right elbow. other one, straighten that right leg, squeeze that left leg into the left elbow. Not actually getting it there, that's just the idea. All right, rebend those knees, feet flat on the earth. Micah, can you please do that foot right over here? Do that right here. Do that over here. Place that right ankle on top of the left knee. And then bringing the left leg in toward your body, you can grasp onto the back of your thigh or over the shin. Flexing that right foot. Pulling the leg in toward you. Keeping that spine flat. You can maybe straighten the turn away from you for a little bit more of a deeper stretch here. Jaded with that tension. All right, let's do the other side. Bring both feet to the mat. Bring that left ankle over the right knee. Bring the right knee in toward the body. Grasp behind the calf or over the shin. Wherever you can reach, wherever it feels good. Really enjoying that stretch in the left hip. We're going to do our final pose here. We're going to grab onto the outside of our feet, really stretching those, or bringing those knees down to the mat. Feet facing up toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale. You can rock forth if it feels good. When you're ready. Usually that's a funny silly pose, but it's literally stretching the outside of my hips so much. I'm just like getting into it. Sorry. But bring your legs down to the mat. Arms relaxed beside you. Slowly transitioning into your corpse. Or Shavasana. Revisiting the intention.
Yeah.
Ready. Bend into those knees. Shifting our weight to the right. Pushing into the earth to bring ourselves back up into a seated position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, I'm gonna do a little back and forward. Thumbs back up to the mat. As much as I want to have a longer practice, always revisit some yoga tonight. Even just a little bit counts. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Make life magic.